Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. It's the final week of footies on FC25, and as of right now, it's looking like it could be the best yet because it's potentially bringing us the most 99 rated cards of any footies week yet. Look at this little loading screen right here. There's at least two, but there could be all five of those cards with 99 ratings dropping tomorrow in this game. Along with that, we do have some SBC leaks for some big name players, but still one thing is missing with those. And we got a few FC26 talking points today as well. But really, what I think we're most excited for is new 99s, new footies cards tomorrow, and some new SBCs to hopefully get excited about to grind. Let's discuss, guys. If you're excited for it, drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Now, quick mention I want to do before we get into the video too much today. Yesterday's interview is live on the channel if you do want to check that out with the EAFC director. And as he mentioned, one of the points that I'll kind of tease if you haven't watched it yet was he mentioned that EA is now properly staffed, suggesting that they weren't before to address some of the issues. So that is it right there, the exclusive employee interview from the stream yesterday. If you did miss it, you can go back and check that out. It's on the video posted just before this one here. Now, let's take a look at yesterday's content on Wednesday. It wasn't that crazy of a day, but there was some stuff here in objectives under the FC Pro tab. There is a FC Pro World Championship event coming this week and this week actually. It starts today. They're going to be streaming it live, so of course it's kind of viewership rewards. The packs aren't anything super insane down here, but if you do watch these broadcasts, you'll get yourself some packs, and you'll get yourself by the very end an ultimate pack. So nothing super crazy, but you know, that's there, and you don't have to complete all of them. It just says complete 6 of the following. So that's their objectives. That was new yesterday. Also, another Freevo. We've had a lot of these max 95 evolutions that boost you up to 97. They give some decent stat boost, but like nothing super crazy. This one's called the Hybrid Core Evo. It gives Quick Step and it gives Intercept Plus with some other playstyles in there as well. You get some decent stat upgrades around the card. Nothing super crazy though, so it just has to fit on the right card for you. I mean, if you take a look at Footbin, most of the cards that are showing up under this Evo don't look that insane, but hey, maybe there's somebody that looks pretty good for you. That was that evolution content from yesterday. Really what we know now is the weekends. This has been kind of the trend all year long. The weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's when we have most of the time the biggest evos on this game. Now let's go to SBCs. We had a player SBC yesterday that's actually pretty decent. This is Grimaldo, right? A lot of people loved Team of the Year Grimaldo way back when. This card looks solid. I kind of wish that he didn't have long ball plus and maybe he had Anticipate instead. But what this card actually looks really good for is a left mid in game. 4-4-2, maybe left mid that can track back, but also get forward. I mean, 299 rated stats with passing and pace. The card does look very cracked. All the passing playstyles. He's got only 2 defending playstyles. That's probably the issue if you want to use him as a left back. He's got the quick step plus, rapid base, technical as well in there. It's not a bad card, and it's very, very cheap. This SBC is just an 88, 89, 90, and 91 rated squad there. So a decent card to be using at this very moment. Now, of course, in SBCs as well, yesterday we had the expected Team 4 guaranteed footies pack. It's always worth the try. I don't even remember who I got from this yesterday because it was not a very good pull, and most of these aren't. But I was just tweeted by somebody who packed 99 Ousmane Dembele, so it is possible. These are worth a shout, and that one is, of course, just one simple squad, a team of the week, team of the season, and an 88 rated squad. So very easy there. Now, we talked about the Team of the Week SBC refreshing and those cards being good investments, but as we said, you might have needed to get in a little early on those. Just a few hours after content, these Team of the Weeks were down at about 15,000 coins, and you could get them even cheaper than that on bid. They are now 16K. They're starting to go up, guys, as people are ready and willing to pay more this week for Team of the Weeks based on how high they went last week. If you want to invest in these, if we get, again, the refresh of the 84 times 10 unlimited repeatable, which we should, and the 85 times 10 coming back, more times repeatable every single day, at least 7, maybe up to 10. I don't think we'll go to unlimited 85 times 10 just yet. They'll probably save that. But this could be a price that you pay for Team of the Week. So you could pay 16K, and then you could be selling them for 22, 23K, just like we did this last week, next week in the game. So that's that. I mean, Team of the Season cards right now, I mean, what did we see they were yesterday? They were also like 17, 18,000 coins, and now these cards are jumping north of 20K. They're just over that. So if Team of the Seasons can go all the way up to 21,000 coins, then absolutely Team of the Weeks will go up there again as well. So 16K seems more expensive, of course, this week, but I still think that is an okay investment in my opinion. Now, let's keep things moving and talk about something that happened yesterday. Of course, as everybody who has beta codes is trying to log into the FC26 beta, and yesterday there was a lot of confusion. I actually pulled up the EA forums where a lot of people are kind of discussing their situations on the closed beta, and it was a long queue, a long wait to get into the beta yesterday because there were so many people trying to get on, and just like on Promo Fridays, the servers go down. EA responded here and said that the closed beta is now live, and that they're increasing server capacity at the moment. This was like 9 hours ago, like right after the beta dropped. There were still some people that didn't see any of the game modes on there. So if you were having issues with that, hopefully it's all over now and the beta is working properly and everybody's in there and playing. I haven't played it today. I'm going to have to go ahead and try that out, but I haven't been able to get into it since we've been doing a lot of stuff in FC25 with the interview and stuff too. So make sure you're getting in there, leave all the feedback, do all the stuff, test it out. And there's been a lot more leaks and tweets about the beta as well in the last day or so. Nothing like super crazy, but just like people taking the risk of going and posting pictures of themselves on the beta, which is definitely not the smartest move. There's definitely going to be some people that end up streaming the beta and then they'll get banned because that is what happens with that. But that is now open and available, and it is a long time that it's available as well. It is until I think the 26th of August that the beta is open. So again, if you don't have a beta code, don't worry, you could still get one. It's not over yet. Keep those communication preferences turned on your accounts, and you just never know. 93 Maldini there, no, not bad. You just never know when you could get a message, an email from EA with the beta code. Now, speaking of FC26 stuff, one more time, we do have the official pack animation for a walkout. Now, I still think this animation might be an abbreviated version, but it looks a lot like FC25. That was the number one thing that we noticed. You don't see a silhouette walking down the tunnel. You see Jude kind of going by the banners. And of course, you see more of banners this year that are moving, right? Instead of the actual like fixed posts or the car design. But the way the tunnel looks is very similar to FC25, and I feel like this pack animation is, we'll watch it again here, I feel like it's not really getting a lot of hype, honestly. You know, it's a little different, but also not that much different. It's kind of one of those things too, where we're just going to have to see it play out in the game. For those of you that are on the beta, maybe that's the final pack animation, maybe it's not. I guess, I don't remember what happened last year in FC25, but, you know, the pack animation is just like, it's there, it's cool. I mean, it doesn't seem like that big of a change though from what we have in 25 right now to make it something that's like super just wowing. So we'll just have to see if what they showed there on that video is the full animation, and if it truly is going to be a lot shorter this year, or if it's actually a bit longer than that. But that was kind of the news from EA yesterday, the official walkout animation there. I guess we'll see some clips probably soon on Twitter and socials as well if there's a different design for non-walkouts or double walkouts and how that looks and stuff like that. So that's the current news on FC26. Again, make sure you check out the video from yesterday that we posted before this. Lot of really great information in there from a EA director who has worked on the game for a very long time and had just a whole lot of interesting things to say. Like I was able to ask a lot of really good questions, and he gave a lot of really good answers as well. A lot of people were frustrated that I didn't ask about gameplay, but guys, as I mentioned before the interview, he isn't working on gameplay. He is content focused, so really it made no sense for me to try to ask about those parts of the game. So anyways, I digress. Let's talk about what we're really here for, and that is footies. More pink cards. Finally, actually, the end of footies. Not that we wanted footies to end, but really what I think it signals is 1 week closer to FC26. That's what it's feeling for me. Now, one of the cards on the little loading screen that EA dropped in game is Mohamed Salah, and these are his official stats. Look at those stats. We needed a Salah 99. He was due, right? We were surprised that we didn't have one throughout this footies promo. Here we are getting the Mo Salah. Rapid, first touch, incisive, low driven, and finesse. With 99 pace and dribble, 97 shooting, 95 passing. Insane card. I hope he has striker alternate position as well. That would be very nice to have on this item with the right wing and the right mid. So that's the first official stat card that we do have. But in game, of course, we do have the little teaser news screen here with definitely Gareth Bale on the left with the acrobatic plus playstyle, low driven, rapid. I'm going to guess maybe like either a first touch and a finesse, or I don't even know what else they're going to give him for the other two playstyle pluses there. He's, of course, 5-star, which is going to be insane. But with 99 pace and shooting, surely he's a 99 rated card, right? So we got 99 rated Gareth Bale. We got 99 rated Salah, which is the top card over there on the right side of that. And then in the middle, we've got a 99 PSG player with Trivela, Quickstep, and Technical. And for us right now, we're really trying to decide, is that Barcola or is that Doué? Because I believe Barcola had an inform earlier on the year that had Trivela Plus. So it's either one of those two, but either of those would be a dub for a 99 rated footies. So right there, we're looking at 3 99 rated footies cards. Then you go down to the bottom and you see a 99 rated right mid. And surely that has to be Cole Palmer, right? Like, who else could that be? An English right mid, because that is his gold card's base position, right mid, 5-star with press proven quick step and the low driven. The only thing that I can maybe think about is maybe it's not a regular footies and it's supposed to be a hero and they messed up the card design, and maybe that's like McManaman or something, but I think that's Cole Palmer, and that would mean we have 4 99 rated cards. Then you look at the icon right next to him, and that's definitely Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos and Mohamed Salah are probably 2 of the most requested 99 rated for footies, at least in the last week or so. And that's definitely a 99 as well, in my opinion. 99 pace, 98 physical, rapid, intercept, and jockey with 2 more playstyle pluses there. So the 99s for this Team 5 of footies are looking freaking nuts. Now, let's move on to the SBCs. Actually, before we do that really quickly, I do want to mention a lot of people have been asking about batch number 3. Are we getting a batch 4? The answer is not, at least for this week of footies. This batch 3 is going to be in packs for the next week, kind of like how batch 2 was in packs for 2 weeks. So is this batch 3 right here. I think we're going to have to wait until the preseason promo, until we actually see some of those road to the final players and some of the shapeshifters back in the best of release in packs. So that's the Salah official card there. The cards that are coming in packs do look pretty insane. Now, for the final footies week of SBCs, we've got a very popular footies coming back. Erling Haaland is a SBC/objective player, and I gotta imagine that he's 5 playstyle pluses as an SBC. This is his official card. He's got low driven, quick step, power shot, first touch, press proven, 99 shooting, 98 physical, 97 pace, good pass and dribble. Now this reminded me right away of the 99 Haaland that we had last year in FC24. But if you look at the stats, I think, yes, this card had finesse. Sure, that was pretty good. He had the press proven, aerial, and rapid, 99 shooting. I think this year's card is maybe better. He's got 1 less pace, but 5 more passing. He's got 3 more dribble and the same physical. So I would take this card, in my opinion. Again, if that power shot was finesse, then holy, this card would be cracked. However, I'm sure he'll have finesse base. And Haaland, I'm actually really curious to know how Haaland would be in this stage of the game, because last year in the summer stages, this card was disgusting. He was broken because it was just so fast and pacey and physical. Like, just, of course, Haaland is huge in game. So that was really broken last year. I'm really curious to see how good this card is this year. And I'm gonna imagine he's going to be an SBC and not an objective. So that might be our Friday player SBC coming tomorrow. But once again, we're still missing out on the 99 rated here, because if that's our Friday promo card SBC, we're still not getting a 99 then. So maybe that moves on a week later, or there's another SBC that is yet to be leaked. But moving on with the SBC leaks, there's a lot of cards leaked, guys. Kamavinga is another card who's getting an item here for footies. Only 4 playstyle pluses, but they do look pretty good. Don't know about the rapid plus in the midfield, but every stat on the card is 95 or above except shooting. That looks like an insane box to box. With the incisive, anticipate, and intercept plus, insane playstyle pluses for Kamavinga as a 98 rated card. That looks pretty good. Lewis Skelly is getting an SBC card as well, according to ASY Foot, and he's got the intercept, pinged, press proven, and power shot, but he's got 99 pace, 97 dribble, and 97 physical. Interesting as a center mid position as well for his card. That card, having the new Lewis Skelly and the Kamavinga in your midfield, that'd be a really, really insane midfield. So those 2 SBCs there, these are all official stats for all 3 of these cards, actually. Moving on to one more, we've got Makelele DM. This is the center mid week of SBCs, I guess. 98 defending, 97 physical, good pace, maybe needed a smidge more there, but still looks very good. Makelele is always decent in game. And we do have a couple more leaks. Smolderek official card here, 99 pace, 97 dribble, low driven, finesse, quick step, and the first touch plus. For Smolderek card there. Usually he has press proven, but he's got first touch this time. That's a good Smolderek looking card there. And 2 more SBC players or objectives. Papin. First card of the year for him, and I think it might be also the first card of the year for Rui Costa. These are predicted stats, not official, but of course, Detective Foot has leaked those 2 guys. So watch out for more leaks. That's the biggest thing that we're looking forward to now would be who else is in this team of Footies number 5. Are all these cards 99s? And what other 98s and 97s would we be looking for this week? I'm really curious if that's Due or if that's Barcola. Let me know in the comments who you guys think that might be. But definitely watch out for more leaks for SBCs and evolutions too, man. Like another Max 96. Maybe, if we're lucky, our first Max 97 Evo could be coming this weekend as well. We'll just have to see if we get some leaks on that today. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in terms of leaks and news for Footies Team 5 is actually pack code. There's some really interesting packs for this final week of Footies. We've got an all Footies player pack, which is a 97 or higher, 1 of 5 Footies player pick. That's definitely going to be in the store. That one's going to be very interesting. We've also got on the second page here a so long and thanks for all the ... pack. But this is a big pack. It includes 11 guaranteed Footies player items from any week of Footies, including heroes and icons. That's intriguing because 11 Footies cards in one pack, I might be there for that. Of course, you've got to see that in the store. That's going to be in the store 100%. Same thing with the Footies Week 5 Duo and the regular guarantee pack. Those are store packs as well. You've also got an all Footies historical pack, which is probably going to be in the store too. That one doesn't say it's untradeable, so it could be tradable. And then you've got some times 1, 2, and 3 Footies players packs that look like they could be objectives or SBCs. So this could be something that we hopefully would have something interesting to kind of look forward to in SBCs and objectives for the final week of Footies, for kind of like a culmination of Footies in a sense, with the opportunity to pack multiples of those cards, like those packs show there in the code, or even that Max 98 Footies pack. Like, where are those at? So those are some of the things in the pack code there that are at least a little bit interesting to me, that could change a little bit of how we get some SBC content this week, because that's kind of what we're looking for, right? We're looking for some variation, some change up in what the grind is right now, because it's the same, right? We're doing the 85 10s, we're doing the exchanges, we're doing the 84 10s, maybe crafting into some player picks as well and stuff like that with the other daily repeating SBCs. That 11 Footies pack and kind of those 1, 2, and 3 Footies players packs look at least a little bit interesting. Now, today on Thursday, it might be one of the quieter Thursdays that we've had in a while, if I'm being completely honest. We should have a player SBC today. That'd be something we're definitely looking forward to seeing. But other than that, there's really not a whole lot I don't think we would be getting, except for leaks. I don't know if we're going to get an Evo, because it feels like we've gotten a lot of Evos this week randomly, more than we have before, like those free Evos, right? So I'm really not expecting much of a day today, unless there is kind of more leaks to come out and a lot more information related to that. That's honestly where I would put my expectations. I don't even know if we do have an Evo leak today. It might be for an Evo that would just come on Friday. It may not even be dropping today. So that's just one thing I wanted to kind of make you guys aware of, is I'm not expecting a whole lot today at all in terms of content. Maybe some FC26 news, but probably not a lot there as well. It's, for me, just going to be one last day to put in a send, to put in a grind, to try to pack Hyun Min Son. His video yesterday, the tribute video from Spurs. I mean, who was cutting onions, man? Because somebody was, for me over here, because that was a emotional video for him. So still trying to pack that card. And it will be an absolutely insane thing when we do, hopefully. Still trying to pack him as a orange UEL winner card as well. Chasing just 2. There we go. There's Basuma. I'm chasing just 2 now. I'm chasing Udogi and Sonny. We got the Richarlison. We got the Danzo. But we're still missing that all-elusive Son and Udogi to finish out that full team of those players. Now, really quickly, I know that not many people are trading, but maybe you want to know, Nate, when's the best time to pick up a player from Footies team number 4 as they go out of packs? Guys, for the most part, these Footies cards are probably getting re-released during the preseason promo, which will come after this. We're going to talk a lot about preseason probably next week, because that is going to bring a little bit of hype back to this game, because it's going to put some worth into playing FC25 to get some rewards in FC26. But for most of these cards, you just want to do quick flip trades. They might dip a little bit at rewards, and I'd have to say I think the most popular cards out of this team would be Caicedo, Dumfries, maybe Van der Sar as well. Of course, the expensive ones are going to be pretty popular, but if we're getting 4 or 5 99 rated cards in Team 5 of Footies, I don't know if these are going to do that well out of packs. And if the Footies cards are going to start getting re-released during preseason a week from tomorrow, then you really wouldn't want to mess with too many of the Footies cards or hold on to the prices that long. But of course, it is the end game, and prices don't really matter as much because it is the end game, and all the prices are going to become really cheap anyway. And I mean, there are still cards here that have value, absolutely, but like, it's the end game. So use the card you want to use, buy the card you want to buy, but just be careful, and as always, don't hold on to it for too long. Again, hopefully that's something that we don't have to worry about as much in FC 26. Last pack for the video today. Oh my goodness, I'm not packing Sun at this rate. That is a terrible thing to see. You do not want to see just, oh, that was all golds? Was that literally all? No. Huh. One Xabi Alonso chilling here at the back. That's wild. All right, let's open one more exchanger here. I'm kind of annoyed seeing this Xabi Alonso guy, man. I'm going to go delete the Puskás SBC or like 3 icon picks just so I can rinse all the Xabi Alonsos out of my storage. Here we go. Team of the season. Who is it? Any surprisers here in the first one? Center mid, Scottish. That's McTominay, 96. This could be a high-rated team of the season on the flip side, or it could be another 96. Like, who else could it be? Declan Rice, 96. Yeah, so 2 team of the seasons. If only that was tradable, we'd be selling that for 44,000 coins. Anything else? An Angelina Footies card. So we did get a Footies, and they were all dupes. Anyways, we'll just go with that. I sent the clubs, or I sent all those to discard. That's just where we're at right now with the grind. You just misclick, but it doesn't matter because you don't care. The grind is endless. Anyways, guys, that's the video from me today. Make sure you check out yesterday's other upload with the interview. I'm telling you, it's a very good one if you're all interested in 26. A lot of communication and openness that we've never had before with the EA guys. And that is just a very, very welcome thing to see. Anyway, hope you have a great Thursday. Catch you today on the streams. If you're here, you're going to see me pack Sunny, hopefully. And I will see you guys on a YouTube video tomorrow as well. It's been TheFutAccountant, guys. Have a great Thursday. Peace.